Hey everybody, Angie Woods, Dog Psychology 101. Today's subject is resource guarding or food aggression. So if you guys follow me, you've heard me say dogs are men. You men know what I'm talking about. Women, let me educate you. Dogs are men because the male species in our life is, everything's about competition for the most part. Not all men are alike, not all dogs are alike, but competition is the name of the game. When a dog is resource guarding, typically that's what this is. It's a competitive factor between you and the dog or a dog and another dog, and they're just saying, don't come touch this stuff. Now, I will say that people tell me a lot how they can put their hand in the bowl, they can pet their dog while they're eating, things like that. I don't believe in doing those kind of things. Would you enjoy it if I were eating off your plate? I always say I might give you a little stab with my fork.
A stab in the face with a soldering iron.
You shouldn't be petting a dog when they're eating either. Just leave the dog alone. I'm looking for communication from the dog that they want to correct me. Okay, if I feed my dog, and of course, go back to how to feed a dog, we have videos on that because the dog should eat when they're calm. If they're not, that's the problem. So if you feed them when they're calm, they have to look at you and you put the bowl in front of them. This is my technique, and they're relaxed. They can enjoy eating, but then if I just walk past you and you stop, stand over the bowl and give me the hairy eyeball, that is a communication that I better not come close to you, and that is them competing with me. Now that shouldn't be allowed. And we can get into techniques about how to solve that, but I don't want you to get bit, because anytime I'm teaching you something about aggression, you're at risk of being bitten. But typically if they do that to me, then I'm just gonna stop. I'm not necessarily gonna come towards you, but I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna look at you. Now remember, this is my dog or your dog. This is not a strange dog. So you know you have a relationship. And so you should stop and just look at them. They may linger there for a minute. They probably are gonna be growling at you and maybe showing their teeth and even hugging on the bowl a little bit. And then slowly, using our patience, one of our 3 pillars that we talk so much about, you would take a step in. The dog may get a little bit bigger. I don't know. Wear boots, just in case. But I'm looking for the dog to relax after I step in. And then we're gonna baby step our way to the dog. Now, if the dog is being respectful, and I'm being respectful, ultimately I'm gonna get close enough and the dog will just back away or calm down. If the dog calms down, I am completely happy with that. Quit challenging me. I'm not here to take your food. I just don't want you speaking to me in that way, no more than I would let one of my grandchildren speak to me that way. So it's all about a feeling between the two of us. Competition creates guarding. If we can get our relationship right, back at all the fundamental stuff that I preach all the time, learning to become the parent, not the kid, then it doesn't even occur to them to argue with you. It doesn't make sense in the relationship. But when your relationship is upside down, it makes total sense. I'm gonna put a link here in this video for you to go watch the video with Izzy. Izzy came with a pretty big food problem, and she did great. She can still love her food. I don't care if you eat fast. It's all about respect. I'm gonna respect you. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm not gonna take your food. I'm not gonna mess with you. You just eat, mind your business, and I will leave you alone. All right, so that's resource guarding in a nutshell. I hope it helps a little bit.